Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. Now, I've been lucky enough to travel all over the world, seen some pretty amazing things, met some incredible people. But there's something about Europe, man, something about those old towns and cities that just gets under your skin. And Germany, my friends, Germany is like the motherlode for that kind of experience. We're talking medieval towns, castles, half-timbered houses, the whole 9 yards. So buckle up, because in this video we're taking a trip to the land of poets and thinkers to explore the top 10 medieval towns in Germany that'll make you feel like you've walked onto a movie set, but better. First up, we're heading to Rothenburg ob der Tauber, and let me tell you, this place is straight out of a fairy tale. Imagine a town where the city walls are still intact, where you can walk the same cobblestone streets that people walked on hundreds of years ago. This town is a living, breathing museum of medieval architecture. Now, if you only see one thing in Rothenburg, make it the Plan line. This little corner with its half-timbered houses and the towering Cobblestone and Siebersturm towers is like the postcard picture of Germany. Take a walk along the city walls, grab a bite to eat at one of the traditional restaurants, and soak up the atmosphere. Before you leave, try the local specialty, Schneeballen. These little balls of fried dough are like a cross between a donut and a pastry, and they're absolutely delicious. Next up, we're heading south to Bamberg, a city so beautiful it's been designated a UNESCO World Heritage Site. The heart of Bamberg is its Altstadt, or Old Town, a perfectly preserved medieval city center that's home to a maze of cobblestone streets, half-timbered houses, and grand churches. And towering over it all is the Bamberg Cathedral, a masterpiece of Romanesque and Gothic architecture. Now this cathedral, folks, it's seen some things. But Bamberg's not just about history, it's also a city with a vibrant culture and a love of good beer. In fact, Bamberg is home to the famous Rauchbier, a smoked beer that's not for the faint of heart. After you've explored the old town, take a stroll along the Regnitz River, which flows right through the heart of the city. And if you're feeling adventurous, hop on a boat tour and see Bamberg from a different perspective. Alright folks, hold on to your hats because we're heading to Cochem, a town that's so picturesque, you'll think you've stepped into a fairy tale. Nestled on the banks of the Moselle River, Cochem is dominated by the majestic Reichsburg Cochem, a 12th century castle that seems to grow right out of the hillside. It's got towers, turrets, a drawbridge, the whole 9 yards. Take a tour of the castle, explore the surrounding vineyards, and soak up the stunning views of the Moselle Valley. And if you're feeling adventurous, hop on a river cruise and experience the beauty of the Moselle from the water. But Cochem's not just about the castle. The town itself is a delight to explore, with its narrow streets, half-timbered houses, and cozy wine taverns. And speaking of wine, Cochem is located in the heart of the Moselle wine region, so make sure to sample some of the local Riesling. Get ready to step back in time, folks, because we're heading to Quedlinburg, a town that's like a living museum of medieval architecture. Located in the heart of Germany, Quedlinburg is home to over 1,300 half-timbered houses, more than any other town in the country. These houses, with their distinctive wooden frames and colorful facades, are a testament to the town's rich history and craftsmanship. Dominating the town skyline is the Collegiate Church of St. Servatius, a masterpiece of Romanesque architecture that's home to a treasure trove of religious artifacts. And speaking of treasures, legend has it that Quedlinburg is home to a secret network of underground tunnels and chambers. Some say these tunnels were used by smugglers, others say they were used by witches. Who knows, maybe we'll find a secret passage ourselves. But whether you're exploring the town's historic streets, marveling at its architectural wonders, or just soaking up the atmosphere, Quedlinburg is a town that will stay with you long after you've left. Hold on to your hearts, folks, because we're heading to Heidelberg, a city that's synonymous with romance, history, and breathtaking beauty. Nestled on the banks of the Neckar River, Heidelberg is home to the ruins of Heidelberg Castle, one of Germany's most famous landmarks. Perched high above the city, the castle offers stunning views of the surrounding countryside and a glimpse into Germany's rich past. Now, this ain't your typical pristine, perfectly preserved castle. Heidelberg's been through the ringer. It's been damaged by wars, fires, even struck by lightning, but that's part of its charm. The city itself is a vibrant mix of old and new, with a charming Altstadt, a world-renowned university, and a lively cultural scene. Take a stroll along the Philosophenweg, a scenic path that offers breathtaking views of the city and the Neckar Valley. Legend has it that Heidelberg's many philosophers and poets found inspiration while walking this path. Get ready for a trip back to the days of emperors and mining glory, folks, because we're heading to Goslar, a town that's as rich in history as it is in charm. Nestled in the Harz Mountains, Goslar was once one of the most important imperial cities in Germany, and its crowning glory is the Imperial Palace of Goslar, a masterpiece of Romanesque architecture that's sure to take your breath away. It's got over 70 rooms, a throne room that'll make you feel like royalty, and a history that's as fascinating as it is complex. But Goslar's not just about imperial power. It's also a town with a rich mining heritage. For centuries, the Rothenburg mine, located just outside the town, provided silver, copper, and lead to the Holy Roman Empire. Today, the mine is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and a fascinating glimpse into the world of medieval mining. Ahoy there, mateys! We're setting sail for Lubeck, a city that's as majestic as a tall ship and twice as captivating. This ain't just any old town, folks. This is Lubeck, the queen of the Hanseatic League. Imagine a city so powerful, its trade routes stretched across the Baltic Sea and beyond. That was Lubeck in its heyday, a maritime superpower that ruled the waves and amassed a fortune in salt, fish, and other precious goods. Walk through the Holstentor, Lubeck's iconic gate with its twin towers and imposing facade, and you'll understand why this city was once known as the gateway to the north. But Lubeck's not just about its glorious past. The entire Altstadt, or Old Town, is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, a labyrinth of cobblestone streets, gabled houses, and hidden courtyards just begging to be explored. And don't even get me started on the marzipan. Lubeck is famous for its marzipan, and trust me, it's the best you'll ever taste. Get ready to be charmed, folks, because we're heading to Regensburg, a city where history flows as smoothly as the Danube River that runs through its heart. Regensburg is one of Germany's oldest cities, founded by the Romans nearly 2,000 years ago. The centerpiece of Regensburg is its Altstadt, a UNESCO World Heritage Site that's a delightful mix of Roman ruins, medieval towers, and Baroque churches. And speaking of history, you can't miss the Stone Bridge, a 12th century engineering marvel that's still standing strong today. This bridge was a lifeline for Regensburg, connecting it to the rest of the Holy Roman Empire. But Regensburg's not just about its past, it's a vibrant university town with a lively cultural scene and a love of good food and drink. Make sure to try the local specialty, the Regensburger Wurst, a delicious sausage that's been grilled over an open fire. And hey, if you're feeling adventurous, hop on a boat tour and experience the beauty of the Danube from the water. Pack your hiking boots and your appetite for adventure, folks, because we're heading to Freiburg, the jewel of the Black Forest. Freiburg is a vibrant university town on the edge of Germany's enchanting Black Forest. The heart of Freiburg is its Altstadt, a maze of cobblestone streets and gabled houses with distinctive Bächle, or little canals. Dominating the skyline is the Freiburg Minster, a Gothic masterpiece. Climb the tower for panoramic views of the city and the Black Forest. After exploring, treat yourself to a slice of Black Forest cake. It's the perfect way to end your day in Freiburg. Hold on to your hats, folks, because we're heading to Wernigerode, a town that's straight out of a fairy tale. Nestled in the heart of the Harz Mountains, Wernigerode is a place where time seems to stand still. Imagine a town of colorful half-timbered houses, winding cobblestone streets, and a majestic castle perched high above it all. Wernigerode Castle is a masterpiece of Romantic architecture, with its soaring towers, ornate facades, and stunning views of the surrounding countryside. But Wernigerode's not just about its fairy tale castle. The town itself is a delight to explore, with its charming market square, quaint cafes, and friendly locales. Take a ride on the Harz Narrow Gauge Railway, a steam train that winds its way through the mountains, offering breathtaking views of the surrounding countryside. And if you're feeling adventurous, hike to the top of the Brocken, the highest peak in the Harz Mountains. Legend has it that on Walpurgis night, witches gather on the Brocken for their annual Sabbath, but don't worry, we won't be there then. So there you have it, folks, my top 10 medieval towns to visit in Germany. From the fairy tale streets of Rothenburg to the imperial grandeur of Goslar, these towns offer a glimpse into a time gone by, a time of knights and castles, of merchants and guilds, of a world that's both familiar and strange. So what are you waiting for? Pack your bags, grab your passport, and get ready for an adventure you won't soon forget. And hey, while you're at it, why not give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more travel adventures. Until next time, keep exploring, keep dreaming, and keep getting dirty.